I once again request all the students to be seated and remain silent. I request all the students to be seated. Hello? Hello? I request the students to be seated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, respected faculty members, proud parents, and dear graduating students. I am Sheetal Nayak, and it's my honor to be your Master of Ceremonies for today's graduation ceremony of School of Design, Media, and Creative Arts, JAIN deemed to be University. Today is more than a ceremony. It's a celebration of creativity, perseverance, innovation, and transformation. A milestone that marks the journey of students evolving into professionals, creators, and future leaders. From learning to leadership, from studio to industry, today stands as a proud reminder of every challenge overcome, every idea explored, and every dream shaped into reality. Before we begin, I request everyone to kindly keep your mobile phones on silent mode and remain seated during the proceedings unless requested otherwise. To invoke the blessings of Almighty and begin this auspicious occasion on a graceful note, I invite Juhi and Vidushi for the prayer. Thank you. Light symbolizes knowledge, wisdom, and new beginnings. To mark the commencement of this prestigious ceremony, may I now invite our esteemed dignitaries for the ceremonial lighting of the lamp. I request Dr. Sujay Nair, Dean and Director, School of Design, Media and Creative Arts, and all the dignitaries to kindly come forward for the lamp lighting ceremony. Thank you, dignitaries. Art has the power to inspire, connect, and celebrate human expression. To add vibrance to this special occasion, I invite Pragnya Diksha Shri Priya from Kaladhyana Institute of Arts, headed by Ms. Ranjana Srinivasa, to perform an ode to Lord Ganesha in his most pleasant dancing form.
आनन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये आनन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये आनन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये सदानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये सदानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये परमानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये परमानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये चिदाकार मूलाधार ओंकार गजवदनं परमं परमानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये चिदाकार मूलाधार ओंकार गजवदनं परमं परमानन्दनर्तन गणपतिं भावये सानन्दमुनीन्द्रगणनुत शिवशङ्करमानस धीयमानं सानन्दमुनीन्द्रगणनुत शिवशङ्करमानस धीयमानं तन्त्रीलय समन्वित गन्धर्वचारुणवराणुवीयमानं तन्त्रीलय समन्वित गन्धर्वचारुणवराणुवीयमानं लीनजनमन्दार अनुपम दिव्यकळेबर शोभायमानं लीनजनमन्दार अनुपम दिव्यकळेबर शोभायमानं भासः हस्ता गौरांगी रत्नशोभाढ्या दक्षे अंकुश वरदानम् वामे पाशं च पायसं पात्रम् नीलांशुकला समानः पीठे पद्मारुणे तिष्ठन् संकटहरणः संकटहरणः पाया संकटपूरा गजाननो नित्यं गजाननो नित्यं
Because we care deeply about you, your potential to inspire impact, and our shared tomorrow. Why JAIN deemed to be university? Now you know why.
Established in 1990 and recognized as deemed to be university in 2009, JAIN deemed to be university has grown into one of the India's leading institutions known for academic excellence, innovation, entrepreneurship, research, and holistic education. With a strong commitment for nurturing talent and empowering young minds, the university has consistently created a dynamic learning environment that inspires students to dream bigger and achieve beyond boundaries. Among its distinguished schools, the School of Design, Media and Creative Arts stands as a vibrant creative space where imagination meets innovation through immersive learning, industry exposure, and artistic exploration. SODMC has shaped aspiring designers, storytellers, filmmakers, creators, and visual thinkers into confident professionals ready to make their mark on the world. Adding to its global creative vision, JAIN deemed to be university is also associated with Strat School of Design, a renowned French design institution established in Paris in 1993. Through this collaboration, students are exposed to international design ecosystem that blends creativity, innovation, technology, and industry-focused learning, preparing them to thrive in the global creative landscape. Today's graduation ceremony is more than a celebration of academic success. It's a reflection of years of dedication, creativity, resilience, friendships, and unforgettable memories. It marks the beginning of new chapter as our graduates step forward from studios and classrooms into future filled with endless possibilities. With this, I request Dr. Sujay Nair, Dean and Director, School of Design, Media and Creative Arts, to escort the dignitaries to the dais. Thank you, sir. A heartfelt welcome sets the tone for every memorable gathering. I invite Ms. Aditi Datta, Assistant Professor and Program Head of Communication Design, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, Sheetal. Good morning, everyone, respected dignitaries, distinguished guests, faculty members, proud parents, and my dear graduating students. A very warm welcome to you all. It is truly an honor and privilege to welcome you to the graduation ceremony 2026 of the School of Design, Media, Creative Arts at JAIN University. Today is a celebration of creativity, perseverance, growth, and transformation. It marks not just the completion of an academic journey, but the beginning of new possibilities, responsibilities, and dreams waiting to be unfolded. On behalf of School of Design, Media, and Creative Arts, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the parents and families present here today. Your unwavering encouragement, sacrifice, and belief that these young graduates have played an invaluable role in shaping their journey. To our faculty members and mentors, thank you for guiding, inspiring, and nurturing creativity with the patience and dedication. It is now my privilege to warmly welcome our esteemed dignitaries who have graciously joined us for this special occasion. We are deeply privileged to have with us Dr. Sujay Nair, Dean and Director, School of Design, Media and Creative Art, a visionary, leader, and a passionate mentor whose contribution to creative education has been truly remarkable. Under his leadership, the school has continued to grow as a vibrant space for innovation, interdisciplinary learning, research, and artistic exploration. His commitment towards nurturing industry-ready creative professionals, encouraging critical thinking, and building meaningful collaboration between academia and industry has greatly strengthened the institution's vision and impact. We are privileged to welcome our chief guest, A.R. Professor Krishnarao Jaisim, founder of Jaisim Fountainhead, widely respected as one of India's most influential architects. His work reflects a profound sensitivity towards nature, culture, sustainability, and human-centered design. Through his architectural philosophy and decades of contribution to the field, he has inspired generations of designers and creative thinkers to approach design with empathy, responsibility, and purpose. We are also delighted to welcome our distinguished guest of honor, Mr. Vishal Sethia, Director of Design at JAIN Entertainment Enterprises, with over 15 years of experience spanning engineering, quality analysis, and product design. Mr. Sethia has led impactful initiatives across design systems, enterprise experiences, onboarding programs, and design operations at scale. His work reflects a thoughtful balance between system thinking, collaboration, and human-centered problem solving. His commitment towards building learning-driven teams and fostering collaboration across disciplines make him an inspiring leader for our graduating students. We are honored to welcome Mr. Naveen Kumar, Head of the Department of Design, School of Design, Media and Creative Arts. Through his dedication to design, education, mentorship, and academic leadership, he has continuously encouraged students to think critically, innovate fearlessly, and engage meaningfully with contemporary design practice. We are equally delighted to welcome Mr. Yogaraj Harikrishnan, Head of the Department of Art and Design, School of Design, Media and Creative Arts. His passion for art, creativity, and student development has played a significant role in nurturing young creative minds and fostering a culture of artistic exploration and interdisciplinary learning within the institute. Lastly, we are honored to welcome Dr. Thomas Dahl, Dean and Director of Strat School of Design in India. A graduate of ISD France, Dr. Thomas Dahl has built an impressive international career spanning transportation design, product design, innovation, and design education. Have led innovations and design initiatives for reputed global organizations and educational institutions across Europe and India. He brings with him a rich perspective shaped by industry, academia, and multidisciplinary practice. To our graduating students, today is a celebration of your hard work, your resilience, creativity, and growth. Over the years, you have evolved not as a student, but as a thoughtful designer, artist, storyteller, innovator, and a responsible individual ready to contribute meaningfully to society and to the creative industry. As you step forward into the new chapter of your lives, may you continue to pursue excellence with humility and create with empathy and lead with integrity and purpose. Once again, I extend my heartfelt welcome to each one of you. Thank you for being part of this memorable occasion and for making today truly special. Congratulations to the graduation class of 2026, and I wish you all a meaningful and successful journey ahead. Now, I kindly request Dr. Sujay Nair sir to felicitate our chief guest, Air Professor Krishna Jason. Request sir to felicitate our guest of honor, Mr. Bishop Xavier. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm and gracious words. I invite Dr. Sujay Nair, Dean and Director, School of Design, Media and Creative Arts, to deliver the presidential address.
Thank you, Sheetal. This is indeed a very special day. Yesterday, someone mentioned that this is the end of an academic journey. I don't think this is the end of an academic journey. I think it's the beginning of life with you as creators, thinkers, problem solvers, innovators, change makers. A very uncomfortable reading out from a paper, so I'm going to do something very different. My apologies to Sheetal. More papers for me to read out. All right. I know we've started late, so I'm just going to give you two stories, right? I was thinking of 18, but I'm just going to give you two stories. One is about this artist, a student artist who came to a teacher and said that, look, my painting is ruined. The teacher looked very carefully at that painting and said, you know what? It's not ruined. You just have to look at it differently. And the kid did, looked at it differently, corrected the flaws, corrected the mistakes, built around it, and represented that painting. So the very flaw which he thought was ruined actually became the central power to that painting. This is something that you're going to go through many, many times in your journey ahead. A lot of times you're going to be stuck like this. You're going to feel that you've ruined your painting. Right. You just have to look at things differently. Remember that, and then you will find the way. Second story is the master of mastering the art of abandonment. Let me tell you this story. This is about a friend of mine who went to Silicon Valley to get a piece of the great American dream. He went there, he got a job in Apple Corporation, and with a friend of his, Jack Smith, decided that he's going to start something on his own. As usual, Indian, America, entrepreneurship, the great American dream. And in the valley, they used to exchange, it was that time, a 5.5-inch floppy disk. And every day when they exchanged this, they felt that they were giving the wrong codes to each other. They were always making a mistake, giving these floppy disks to each other. And that's when Jack Smith said to my friend, I wish there was a better way. I wish there was an online internet platform which we could exchange this information, exchange this code, so that we don't change the versions, we don't exchange the codes, the wrong codes to each other. And that's when Sabir Bhatia said, I wish that application was free. And they decided to build this application using HTML. and it's spelled Hotmail. And they decided to work on Hotmail. About 30 days before the launch of Hotmail, Sabir and Jack fell short of money. They couldn't pay his 30 engineers that they were. And that's when there was a knock on the door. A few investors came up and said, you know, Sabir, I'm going to give you $100,000 if you can put a few of your engineers on that old application called JavaSoft that you were working on. Sabir took a day, slept over it, and the next day he declined. He said, I'm not going to put a few engineers on JavaSoft. Instead, he gave shares of Hotmail to his 30 employees, his 30 engineers, and launched Hotmail. You know the history. Many years later, he sold that to Microsoft for a whopping $440 million. My friends, we are all in love with our artwork. We are all in love with our designs. Many times they don't work. Many times your client has rejected it. Learn and master the art of abandonment. The world is not looking for designers. The world is actually looking for sentimental designers, looking for supporting designers, looking for designers who can listen first, looking for designers who can innovate. And that's where you're going. That's the world you're going. Right? I wish you all grand success. Make this rest of the life your canvas, but design it purposefully. Congratulations to all the graduating students. I am supposed to give the last 1 year of achievements at School of Design. Like I said, I'm very uncomfortable reading from a piece of paper, right? So I'm going to invite one of my favorite students. Is Manasvi around here? So I gave her that piece of paper, and I will wish Manasvi to read out that piece of paper. But students, congratulations on this day. Let this day be the first day of your life, the rest of your life. Thank you so much. Over to you, Manasvi.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to present the achievements of students of School of Design, Media and Creative Arts. At SODMCA, the curriculum has been developed in alignment with internationally recognized frameworks and quality guidelines, including National Association of School and Arts and Design, NSAD, and Quality Assurance Agency for Higher Education, QAA. SODMCA has strengthened its global academic presence through national and international collaborations established via signed Memoranda of Understanding MOUs with reputed institutions including UCAM, University of Kentucky, and Bauhaus University. SODMCA has further strengthened industry-academia integration through collaborations with leading industries partners including Canon, Adobe, and Wacom, enabling enhanced learning experiences and industry exposure for students. The school has initiated efforts towards establishing the Starting School, a school engagement initiative to impart knowledge on etiquette and professional and life skills. The school has successfully achieved over 14 design registrations during current academic year, reflecting the strong commitment towards innovation, original design development, and protection of intellectual property. Students of the Department of Design have actively involved in research activities through conference, participation, and paper publications. As part of this, they participated in Arohan 2026, an international multidisciplinary conference hosted by Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi, showcasing their engagement with contemporary interdisciplinary design discourse, and their abstract was selected for ICOR 2027, organized by Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. A student from the Department of Design secured third position in ARA Play Design Doll Challenge 2026, a national level competition reflecting the institution's commitment to encouraging participation in real-world creative and design challenges. A team of students from Department of Design has achieved second position in AgriCraft 2026, a national level furniture design competition focused on material innovation and industry integrated product development. Students from the Department of Design and Art presented Waste to Art project developed using upcycled materials, attracting participation from school students, government officials, NGO representatives and visitors, thereby by promoting sustainability through creative practice. Students from the Department of Art and Design participated in the Gen AI Filmmaking Hackathon organized by Cynic Technologies Private Limited, demonstrating emerging competencies in AI-enabled creative and technologies. Students from the Department of Art and Design were shortlisted for semifinals in sketching and watercolor competitions at Mood Indigo, organized by Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay. A student from Department of Art and Design was selected for National Camp in Indian Knowledge System IKS Panchatantra Stories organized by Chanakya University. A student from Department of Art and Design secured first and third position in art competition organized by School of Allied Sciences and Healthcare, JAIN deemed to be university. Also, a student from Department of Design secured second position in solo dance category at Samskriti 2026 Intercollegiate Management and Cultural Fest organized by BMS College of Commerce and Management. A student from Department of Design achieved second position in solo dance at Spectrum 2026 Matagasti organized by National Institute of Fashion Technology, showcasing excellence beyond academics. Thank you.
Thank you, Sujay sir and Manasvi. It's a great honor to invite our esteemed chief guest, Architect Professor Krishna Rao Jai Singh, founder of Jai Singh Fountainhead, to address the gathering.
Thank you. Namaskar for the great honored invitation. It's a very fascinating day and time when JAIN College and University and Institute of Design invites you to share what I have experienced over 6 decades of this exploration and experience of exploring. I want to talk to you a very few words that I learned from a very great philosopher. You're all graduating. You're all coming out of one domain to another domain. It is like a mother giving birth to a child. Even during when it was in the womb, it was learning. But when it comes, it's reality of experience. Long ago, when I was sitting like you people, in a fascinating place in the valleys, a very, very senior person quietly got up and walked. And we were all very thrilled in a very, when we see this great honored person walking away. He was the main person to which we had come to listen. So most of us tried walking behind him. And then he walked apart in that great place where no one had walked before. So many of the youngsters ran behind him and said, Guruji, Guruji, please don't walk there. They are full of thorns and insects. I'll never forget, he simply turned and smiled. simply turned and smiled. Said, I want to walk the thorns and all that has to learn. I don't want to walk the path that somebody has walked. That is not design. I want more than that. I want a desire and beyond dreams. And he looked back again and said, I did not ask you to follow me in my path. Find your path. That is what Ayn Rand influenced me when she wrote the book The Fountainhead about 6 decades ago. And I met this great philosopher. It pushed me into thinking beyond limits. I like the book where you are calling Beyond Boundaries. That really pushed me into the head. You're all into a fascinating area, whereas an architect and an ecologist, it's an abstraction. You think you're in a very defined discipline, but within the defined discipline of design, each one of you have imagination, innovation, and the urge, the thing to go. It is very easy to abstract and take away from someone and change the color or change the footing. I only advise all of you, from what you have learned in the many years you've learned here, as the space from which you explore. I'm sure many of your professors and teachers and guides have influenced your thinking process. And each of you is an individual. Search your individuality with the discipline that has been focused within you. You will find great, unbelievable journeys. Jump into the sea, go deep underneath, and then go up beyond the waves into space. You will find the universe is endless infinity. It is not anything just that. It's more and more and more. I'm honored by this discipline, invitation to come and sit here in grace and to meet a lot of you youngsters. I am always open to dialogue from what little I have experienced to interact with young spirits. Thank you very much, and namaskars to each one of you for being here, and the parents have encouraged you all to push through the aspect of design, understand it, and go, go, go. Thank you very much once again, and namaskar. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating and insightful words. Your presence has truly added great value to this occasion. It's my privilege to invite our distinguished guest of honor, Mr. Rishabh Sethia, Director of Design, Z Entertainment, to address the gathering.
Hello. Good morning, everyone, and congratulations to all of you. I'd like to start with, so most graduation speeches that you hear are going to tell you that you're ready. That the work that you've done here until now has prepared you enough. For the craft part, it mostly has, probably has. But there's a gap that most people don't talk about. And I've honestly watched the most talented designers trip up when they encounter this situation. And you can be exceptional at empathizing with users, but you can still be a disaster to work with. And I'll tell you where I'm coming from. This is when you're working in an organization, the gap where the gap between the empathizing with the users and empathizing with the person sitting right next to you in the office is where most new designers start to break. Me, personally, I am not from a traditional design background. I did my electrical engineering. I got my first job as a QA and somehow got into UX design. Mostly out of curiosity, out of working with people way smarter than me, and honestly, a lot of confusion. A lot of confusion about what I wanted to do, what I actually wanted to do. When I got the invitation to speak here, my first reaction was imposter syndrome. Not because I doubted my experience, but I was not sure whether a room full of design graduates are going to trust what I had to say, whether my presence would make sense to them. But then I caught myself. I said, hold on, I recognize this feeling. This is the exact feeling a lot of these fresh associates who join our company, they feel this on their first day. And when they come into the organization, surrounded by so many new people, all speaking the same language, but these designers weren't taught that language. In my organization, I've been part of setting up the onboarding processes for the company. And in doing one-on-ones with these new joiners, I have realized that a lot of these new joiners share the same common sentiment. They leave college thinking that good work speaks for itself and that just having great designs is enough. But there's this simple thing that they're not told about, that the team that you're going to join, the design team that you're going to join, isn't your team. That the project that you get allocated to, the work that you do with the PMs, the developers, and I'm saying this in the context of my organization, of a IT organization where you're designing for, where you're doing interaction design. The team that you work with, the team that you get allocated to, they are your teammates. And the moment you start treating them that way, you're already taking the right step in the first step in the right direction. Early in my career, I was fortunate enough to be dropped in tight cross-functional teams. By that I mean the project managers, the developers, the data folks, they were all part of the same team and we were all working towards the same goal. And I used to think that is how things worked. That is how work happened in all the organizations. But in working that way, I realized that I wasn't just learning design craft, but I was learning something more essential. I was learning how to make people understood. How to make people feel understood so that they would trust me with what I was proposing. After my earlier organizations, I moved into a different organization with a different structure, where there were more internal stakeholders, there were more processes, there were more, consequently, there were more opinions in the room. I remember this once when I was in a meeting room where 45 minutes disappeared into an argument about the color of a button. I remember thinking that nobody in the room disagrees about the button. The disagreement was more because no one was aligned on what they wanted to do, or there was no one guiding the room to tell them, to point them in the direction towards the intended goal. The button was just a simple thing to point at. The design was completely fine. The room was broken. From that experience, I realized that the designers shouldn't quietly stay the scapegoat in rooms like this. And especially because the designers are the ones who are specially equipped to read what's going on, to read the room. Like in the previous situation, the button wasn't the problem, the misalignment was. And spotting the difference between what the people are arguing about versus what they need, that's empathy applied sideways. And you as designers would have done that for your users 100 times over. But you just forget to apply it to the team that you're working with. There was another story that happened within the organization where the PMs, the project managers, had started to present decisions as final and instead of bring it up as discussions, which was that they were bringing solutions to the team instead of letting the designers design. This obviously left the designers blindsided. And the designers realized that the decisions were taken in meetings that they weren't a part of. And and by the time the designers were involved, it was already too late to make any changes. This was causing a rift between the PMs and the designers. So I pulled a few of the PMs aside and I asked what was happening. They mentioned that the designers don't understand business constraints. Whenever the designers got into a room, into a conversation about the project, it turned into an argument for the users, regardless of what was feasible. And I totally get that. The designers are supposed to be the voice of the users, and the PMs are the bridge between the business stakeholders and the rest of the team. In this situation, both were right, but nobody tried to understand each other's constraints, which led for the PMs to take the path of least resistance and bypass the designers. After a few conversations with the designers and the PMs, things tried to sort itself out. But what changed wasn't from a process fix, wasn't like a forced thing to the designers or the PMs. A designer had just started simply sitting in on a PM's planning calls, just listening quietly and occasionally asking questions about what were the pressures that shaped certain designs, certain decisions. And cut to a few weeks later, the PMs started calling them early within the meetings. And the PMs also started joining the design workshops that the designers were hosting. And all of this happened because both parties were able to empathize with each other, and each of them finally felt understood. And that's what maybe a lot of these design colleges might not be able to talk about in their courses. The empathy that you've been trained to give to users, give it to your teammates. Not as a technique, but out of genuine habit of curiosity about what makes their jobs hard. In a situation where a dev pushes back on your design, that's probably a constraint that you don't fully understand. If a PM deprioritizes your feature, it's probably a pressure that you don't have full visibility into. The moment they feel that that you understand, the whole dynamic will shift. As designers, you should also learn how every person in the room measures success. And by that I mean the PMs, the developers measure success through feasibility. The PMs care about the timelines and conflicting priorities. The stakeholders, the business stakeholders, worry about the outcomes and the risk. So when you walk into a room to present your designs, you are not just showing them designs, you're not just showing them screens. A developer would not know, would not understand that the flow feels intuitive. What they're bothered about is whether it is buildable in the given timeline, in that design sprint. When a PM will not care about the delight or the hours of effort that you put in to make that design pixel perfect. They worry about the metrics, whether they're going to meet the metrics in the, whether that design is going to meet the metric that have been assigned to. So you should realize that when you are in that room to present your designs, you're not just presenting your one design. What you're presenting is answers. You're giving different answers for each person in that room. And the last part, which honestly, like a lot of designers end up missing, is to teach empathy back. You have that skill. You've been taught that skill in school, and most people are not trained in it. What you can do is, when you join the company, make an effort to be a part of every other processes. For example, you can join the stand-ups occasionally. You can have the other teammates join your design processes and design workshops. You can show them how to map out frustrations and pressures instead of jumping to solutions. And you can show that to them in the context of the team and not the users. If you make mutual understanding a shared expectation, that will help you. Don't make it your personal burden. If you do it yourself, you're going to burn out very quickly, and the team won't fix itself. The thing that is going to determine whether you thrive is less about craft mastery and more about whether people trust you to think with them. Design is human work way before it becomes screen work. I walked into this room today unsure whether a room full of design graduates are going to trust what I had to say. Someone without a design degree talking to a room full of graduates who just who just completed their graduation. That feeling of being new, not knowing the language of the room, that never goes away. It just changes rooms. Years from now, when people might not remember the exact screens you shipped, but they'll definitely remember how it felt to be in the room with you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your experience and motivating our students. So thanks to all the dignitaries for your valuable presence and insightful words. May I request the dignitaries to kindly take their seat among the audience. Creativity begins with imagination and transforms into impact through innovation and design. Let us take a glimpse into vibrant journey, creative culture, and inspiring work of School of Design. Kindly direct your attention to the screen. It's time to jump right into the awarding of certifications that you all are eagerly waiting for. Dear all, I kindly request everyone to remain seated during the event and avoid coming near the stage for photographs. Our official photographers will be capturing all the moments and the photographs will be shared with you all later. Now I request Dr. Sujay Nair, along with the heads of the departments, Mr. Naveen Kumar, Head of the Department of Design, and Mr. Yugaraj Harikrishnan, Head of the Department of Art and Design, to kindly come to the stage for the felicitation ceremony. Excellence is not measured only by academic achievement, but by creativity, leadership, innovation, perseverance, and the ability to inspire others. At this special moment, we take great pride in honoring students who have distinguished themselves through their outstanding contributions and exceptional accomplishments during their academic journey at School of Design. The Valedictorian Award is presented to the students who have demonstrated exceptional excellence, leadership, commitment, and all-round achievements throughout their academic journey. I invite Priyanka Gurumalesh from Bachelor of Design, Product Design from the Department of Design to kindly come forward to receive the Valedictorian Award. Please put your hands together for Valedictorian from Department of Design. I invite Meera Shankar from Master of Art, Film and Media from the Department of Art and Design to kindly come forward to receive the Valedictorian Award. Please put your hands together for our Valedictorian from Department of Art and Design. Congratulations and best wishes for your successful future. Thanks to both the HODs, and I request Naveen sir and Yugaraj sir to kindly take the seat among the audience. I request our chief guest, architect Professor Krishna Rao Jaisim sir, to kindly join us on the stage for this felicitation of special awardees. The Art and Design Impact Award recognizes students who have creativity, originality, and innovative thinking, have created meaningful impact through their artistic and design practice. Receiving the Art and Design Impact Award, we have Tressa James from MDes, Design-Led Innovation. Please welcome Madhuri Nayak from Master of Fine Arts to receive the Art and Design Impact Award. Our next recipient of Art and Design Impact Award is Aurobind Velu, or known more famously as Auro, from Bachelor of Design in Interaction Design. Joining the list of awardees for the Art and Design Impact Award, we have Abraham Daniel Jonathan from Bachelor of Arts in Fashion Design. The All-Rounder Award honors students who have excelled not only in academics but also in leadership, extracurricular activities, teamwork, and overall contribution to campus life. Receiving the All-Rounder Award, please welcome Vimalananda Sharma from Bachelor of Design in Interaction Design. Our next recipient of All-Rounder Award is Sandhya Regina Khalko from Master of Arts in Film and Media. Please put your hands together for Sandhya Bhattacharya from Bachelor of Design in Communication Design, receiving the All-Rounder Award. Receiving the All-Rounder Award, next is Tuti Krishna from Bachelor of Arts, Communication Design in Animation and VFX. The Kriya Spectra Award recognizes students for their exceptional contribution, dedication, leadership, and active involvement in Kriya Student Council, playing a significant role in organizing, coordinating, and contributing to student initiatives and campus activities. Please welcome Febin Matthew from Bachelor of Design in Communication Design to receive the Kriya Spectra Award. Thank you, Professor Jaisin sir, for your gracious presence. Kindly take your seat among the audience. Thank you so much. I now invite our guest of honor, Mr. Rishabh Sethia, Director of Design Z Entertainment, to the stage for felicitation ceremony. We felicitate special achievers of their programs of study. The Program Achievers Award recognizes students who have demonstrated outstanding performance, dedication, and excellence within their respective programs and specializations. Up next, I will be reading the list of students from various programs who have secured Program Achievers Award. As and when I call your name, I request the students to kindly come forward to the stage to receive the award. From Department of Design, we have the following students receiving the Program Achievers Award: Bachelor of Design Communication Design, Amulya Yogisha. Bachelor of Design Product Design, Pratham Ashish. Bachelor of Design RASC, Ashmita Goswami. Bachelor of Design Interaction Design, Sanjana Harish. From Department of Art and Design, we have the following students receiving the award: Bachelor of Arts in Fashion Design, Grishma Srinivas. Master of Fine Arts, Satya Raut. Master of Arts in Filmmaking, Nirnaya Dhananjayan. Bachelor of Arts in UI UX, Prashant Sundaramurthy. Master of Arts in Animation and VFX, Suguna Ganesh. Master of Arts in Game Design and Development, Ishita Jha. Master of Arts in Graphic Design, Alvin Samuel. Congratulations to all the awardees. Thank you so much, Rishabh sir. We request you to kindly take your seat among the audience. From this year onwards, we have launched the Dean Scholarship, a 100% tuition waiver for the most deserving undergraduate student to pursue their masters at School of Design across both the departments. This year, Dean Scholarship is awarded to Sanjana Harish of Bachelor of Design in Interaction Design to pursue her Master of Design in User Experience Design. I request Sanjana to accept the scholarship letter from our Dean and Director. Congratulations to all the award recipients. May I request all the special awardees to kindly join us on the stage for a group photograph with our Dean and Director as we capture this proud and memorable moment together. Audience to please put your hands together for all our special awardees. Thanks to all the special awards. We move to the most awaited segment of the ceremony, awarding of graduation certification. May I invite Dr. Sujay Nair and Mr. Navin Kumar Head of the Department of Design, to kindly come to the stage for awarding certification to the graduating students of Bachelor of Design and Master of Design. I will announce the names program-wise, and as your names are announced, I request the graduating students to kindly come forward to receive your certificates. From Bachelor of Design, Communication and Media Design, Graphic Design, Athira SR. Next, Nithila Muttarasu. Sabal Shrestha. Next, Sangya Bhattacharya. Up next, Febin Matthew. Next, Amulya Yogisha Kalluraya. From Communications and Media Design, User Interaction and Experience Design, we have Singaramala Srinaya. Next, Prayag Prem Devas. Mahak Char. Next we have Veer Mehta. Now I call upon Ishan Datta. And next, Nilima Ajay. Amrutayam. Next we have Hardik Sharma. Arvind Venugopal. Next we have Milananda Sharma Nanduru. Sanjana Harish. From industry design, product design, we have Vijay Sai Sundar. Kushal Singh Shresh. Devishi Pramesh Shah. Adi Idris Sheikh. Jamie Alphonse A. Priyanka Gurumalesh. And we have Pratham Ashish. From industrial design, retail and interior space design, we have Sandra Sunil Jacob. Next we have Naisha Singh. Next we have Ashmita Goswami. From Master of Design, User Experience Design, we have P. Aparna. Next, Akhila Anju. Neha Nivedita. From Master of Design, Design-led Innovation, we have Nirmal J. Manjil. Next we have Trisa James. Thank you and congratulations to all the students of Department of Design. I request Naveen sir to take the seat among audience. We shall continue with conferring the certificates for the next set of graduating students. I request Dr. Sujay Nair, despite your pain, to kindly stay back on the stage, and I invite Mr. Yugaraj Harikrishnan, Head of the Department of Art and Design, to the stage for awarding the certification to the graduating students of Bachelor of Arts, Master of Arts and Master of Fine Arts. As I announce the names program-wise, graduating students are requested to kindly come forward to receive their certificates. From Bachelor of Arts, Communication Design, Animation VFX, we have Asmit Singh. Shalinda Mary Singh. Anandakrishnan M. Anubhav Roy. Partha Sarathi Jaina. And I request the audience to keep applauding. Vaishnavi V. Yes, Tuti Krishna. With a big round of applause, let us now welcome students from Communication Design, UI UX, Nitin Nair. Shailesh. Prashant Sundaramurthy. With a huge round of applause, let us now welcome students from Fashion Design, Prakalya. Aishwarya S. Abraham Daniel Jonathan. Grishma yes. From film and media, we have Gokul S. Joyita Chakraborty. From interactive game, art, design and development, we have Venkataraman K. Stuti DN. From Master of Arts, Communication Design and Animation VFX, we have Priyanka. Next I call upon Divya. Renita Sarkar. Shri Harsha Gandhi. Vishal Prajapati. Monali Patra. Nidin R. Rajiv. Sarvanand P. Isha Batak. Suguna Ganesh. From Communication Design, Graphic Design, we have Bernice Peter. Vedashriya Pavitran. Gopika PK. Sanira Abdul Sali. Santosh Gandhi, yes. Vrinda Bandapalli. Purbasha Chakraborty. Alok Anand. Alvin Umen Samuel. With a big round of applause, let us now welcome students from Film and Media, Vishnu Das. Tarun Kumar KR. Vaishak V. Meera Shankar. And next we have Sandhya Regina. Up next, Nirnaya Dhananjayan. From Interaction Game, Art Design and Development, we have Zahir Ahmad. And next we have Sandeep Kumar Reddy. Vamsi Kiran. I request the audience to keep applauding and motivating all our students. Abdullah ibn Muhammad. Divakar Reddy. Apurva Hayat Satyam. Ishita Jha. From Master of Fine Arts, Applied Art, we have Apurva Jaina. Hayen Baglari. Satyam Raut. From painting and generative art, we have Shivam Sanjeev. And the last student from painting and generative art, we have Madhuri Nayak. Thank you and heartfelt congratulations to all the students of Bachelor of Arts, Master of Arts, Master of Fine Arts. I request Yugaraj sir to kindly take the seat among audience. We now move on to the conferring of certification for graduating students of Strat School of Design. Dr. Sujay Nair, again I request you to stay back on the stage and I invite Mr. Thoma Dal, Dean and Director, Strat India, to the stage for awarding the certification to graduating students of Bachelor of Science and Master of Science. As the names are announced, graduating students are requested to kindly come forward to receive their certificates. From Bachelor of Science, we have Smayana Shri. Sameer. Tarini Anand. Navya Kripa Manthan. Gokul. Mamata. Jai Raghunath. Aruna Girinathan. Vibha Warkadi. Navya Menon. Kripa Pavan Bhandari. Manthan CS. Audience, please keep applauding and motivating all our graduating students. Gokul Karthikeyan. Mamata Chandran. T. Jaya Ranganathan. Ratan. Apurva Maya Kadaba. Akshat Rao. Ananya Sendhil. Vikram Shetty. Acharya Isha Srinivas. Sania Asif. M. Senthimil Kundhabai. Punya Tulasiram. Nandita Yes. Tania J. Shri Harikaran. Tej Ranjan. Diya Paresh Sangvi. Agarwal Renuka Ratanlal. Arunjay Anthony. Anupam Shankar Komar Pant. Rukari Vishwa Amit. Makwana Dhwani Bhavan. Hema Bharat. Harshiv Modi. Pranav Bala Ganesh. Lakshay Tuli. From Master of Science, we have Simran Sodhi. Shah. Samar Gupta. Yash Joy. Ruchi Raman. Shivam Kumar. Shreya Yadav. Atharva Sandeep. Kritika Chowdhury. Mohammad Irtiza Sheikh. Thank you and hearty congratulations to all the students of Bachelor of Science and Master of Science. I request Mr. Thoma Dal to kindly take the seat among audience. We have with us the Kriya Spectra Award recipient Ridhima Kumawat from Bachelor of Arts, Communication Design in UI and UX. I request all the students to stay back for a group photograph. I request students to not to move from your seats. Kindly stay back for your group photograph. With this, I finally give freedom to Dr. Sujay Nair. Thank you, everyone. Every graduating batch carries with it stories of growth, resilience, friendship, and transformation. To reflect upon this memorable journey and share a few words on behalf of graduating batch, I first invite a valedictorian from Department of Design, Priyanka Gurumalesh of Bachelor of Design in Product Design to deliver the valedictorian address.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Priyanka Gurumalesh. Standing here today as a valedictorian from the Department of Design, specifically from Industrial Design, is something I genuinely never expected. It feels overwhelming in the best way possible. Somewhere deep down, my heart always knew that design was the path meant for me. But life took a few unexpected turns before I finally found myself here. And today, looking back, I can honestly say that choosing design was one of the most life-challenging decisions I've ever made. Design didn't just shape my skills. It shaped me as a person. It changed the way I think, the way I observe, the way I understand people, problems and perspectives, both technically and literally. And the lesson that carried me through all of it, the one I'll hold on to after today, is empathy and perspective are two most powerful things you can carry with you, personally and professionally. They are the foundation beneath every action you take and every design you create. Understanding yourself goes hand in hand with understanding your user. And here's what design teaches you. Multiple users hold multiple perspectives. When you learn to sit with them, with all of them, when you practice genuine empathy without forcing a single answer, you don't just become a better designer, you become a better human being. That is how design stopped being just a course for me, but it became a way of life. Being in design never felt exhausting to me because I enjoyed every single part of it. The brainstorming, the failures, the prototypes, a few late nights in the workshops, the overnight ideation sessions that felt like they could go on endlessly. Every one of those moments didn't just make me a better designer, it changed my relationship with effort itself. I stopped seeing struggle as a sign of blunder and started seeing it as a proof of something meaningful happening. And as Chiranjeet sir says, and as Chiranjeet sir would say, redo everything that isn't working out. Find another way and redo it in your own way. It will come together. Every redos and you can make this better has stayed strong with me. Which brings me to something I want to speak about honestly, because I think we don't talk about it enough. The weight of expectation. The quiet pressure to accomplish, to achieve, to always be moving to the next milestone. I know many of you have felt it. I certainly have. And while ambition is a beautiful thing, I've learned that when you tie your worth entirely to outcomes, to the results, to titles, and to what you've done, you miss the extraordinary gift of what you're becoming in the process. I want to take a moment to thank people who have made this journey possible. To my parents and my little brother, thank you for believing in me, supporting me, respecting my choices, and for standing by me through each and every phase of this journey. Your trust gave me the courage to keep going even when I didn't fully trust myself. To my peers and my friends, thank you for the laughter, the chaos, the collaborations, the critiques, the hangouts, and the memories. Every one of you has shaped me into who I am today. And I am genuinely better for knowing you all. A special thanks to Tina ma'am, the faculty coordinator of foundation year, who recognized my potential even before I did. To Chiranjeet sir, who is the coordinator of industrial design, my mentor and my inspiration. To Kiran sir, my guide, and to Sujay sir, the charm of this college and the best motivator. Thank you so much for guiding me and constantly believing in what I could become. And to Karthik sir and Girish sir, thank you for being the pillars of workshop, for always helping us bring our ideas into life, and for making the space feel like home. Lastly, thank you to the university for giving me this opportunity, this space, and the journey I will always cherish. I know I'm going to miss this place deeply, the people, the memories, and the classrooms, the workshop, and most of all, the cats around our campus. To everyone graduating today, I would like to say, carry your empathy, trust your effort, stay curious, and have a hopeless, unreasonable, stubborn amount of faith in yourself. Not just when things are going well, but especially when things aren't. Thank you all for being a part of this beautiful journey of my life. Thank you.
Thank you for those heartfelt words and wonderful reflection. I request all the students to stay back and cherish few more moments of college life. Group photograph will be taken later. Please be seated. I invite our next valedictorian from Department of Art and Design, Meera Shankar of Master of Arts, Film and Media, to deliver the valedictorian address.
Hello guys. So first of all, I would like to congratulate everyone who's graduating this year. So, you all know me well. So, valedictorian, what does that even mean? I genuinely had to look it up because honestly, I've ever seen like all the valedictorians in films, and I used to wonder how they feel about it. And I always assumed, it's like a academic thing. So when they told me, I was like, are you guys sure about it? Like, I don't even know who I am half the time. But then I sat long enough with that, and I was like, okay, maybe they see a version of Meera who works hard, who shows up, who is good at what she does, and I was just not paying attention to the version of myself. And honestly, that's my fault. So if there's one thing I want to leave with all of you today, is stop doubting yourself. That's it, that's the whole speech. Wrong. You all really thought I would leave? No, wrong. No, but really, it is the most concrete thing that I've learned in this program. Never let anyone tell you that you can't do something, not even yourself, especially not yourself, because you absolutely can and you will. We are all artists in this room, and there will be days, many, many days, when our work doesn't feel good enough, when we don't feel good enough. We need to stop that. The only thing required to be an artist is to believe in yourself and to love yourself. To show up as the most authentic, most present version of you, that is the best thing any artist can do for their craft, for their audience, and most importantly, for themselves. Because when you love yourself and believe in yourself, the journey starts to matter more than the destination. And in real life is all about that journey. Because when I first walked into this college, I was a kid. I did not know how to hold a camera. Sorry, Yugraj sir. I didn't know what a shoot was. All I knew was I wanted to write and direct films. That was it. Just a dream and absolutely zero technical skills to back it up. And now I'm leaving as someone I genuinely didn't think I could become. I came in as a kid and I feel like I'm walking out as an adult. I should also mention, before college, I was very lazy. My mother knows the version, My mother knows the version of me who could sleep through an entire day without a single regret. But that Meera feels like a completely different person to me right now. Which brings me to my thank yous. Everything starts and ends with you. You believed in this version of me even before I knew I existed. You never held me back, you never restricted me, you never made me feel like I couldn't. You wanted this for me, and that is the reason I could become this. You're the most powerful, beautiful, and amazing woman I know, and I love you endlessly. Coming to our man, Sujay sir, our director, who walked into our lives in the second semester on a traditional day event, and he called me and he asked me to help me prank the teachers. And that is how it became a memory for me. So you came in a little late in our lives, but you made everything so much better, and we are all truly lucky to have you, so grateful. Then coming to Yugraj sir, Yugraj sir, my mentor, my HOD, my guru. I don't have adequate words for you, so I'll just say this. Thank you for always believing in me and never letting us settle, even when we didn't like it, especially when we didn't like it, because that is exactly what made us who we are now. So grateful for that. And then coming to Hari sir, where are you? Yeah, Hari sir, you've been more than a mentor. You've been a friend who understood all of our problems as if you were living through them yourself. That kind of empathy is rare and it is genuinely commendable. Thank you. And coming to my favorite mentor, Hamsalekha ma'am, from second semester mentor-mentee class right up to today. Your words have carried me through the days I didn't think I could get through. Thank you so much. And I want to thank all of the faculties present here today. In my whole life of education, I have never seen more supportive, more talented, and cool teachers. So I'm really grateful for that. And finally, my friends, my classmates who feel like home now, all of my homies out there, my people, I thank all of you and my fellow graduates. Thank you for showing up, thank you for being there, my absolute constants through all of this. And I would be nothing without your love, and I meant that with everything that I have. I love you all. To everyone present in this room, faculty, family, and fellow graduates, thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for pushing us, for believing in us, even when we forgot to believe in ourselves. And just like how they say in films, picture abhi baki hai mere dost. Thank you.
Thank you, Meera, for such a warm words. It really took me back to my college days. Now I invite Mr. Naveen Kumar, Head of the Department of Design, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon, everyone. So we were busy with a lot of things. We were prepping up. Whatever you see, it's all credit goes to my team, my faculties, my admin, my housekeeping staff. They all have put together this, what you are here. And with that, I realized today morning that I had to come in front of a mic and then talk to you all. I went on ChatGPT, tried something. It gave me a long script which I can't read. Same thing, I would suggest you don't go on a ChatGPT and create your designs. You have a life. If somebody tells you a doctor is the one who is more responsible in the society, be proud to say I am equally responsible as anybody else you say they are responsible in society. As a designer, you have a lot of things to do in life. You have just crossed a milestone, doesn't mean that you have completed. There is always a learning, there's always an improvement which you could look at your life. But there is one note which I want to say to all the parents here. I personally thank you all because you've been a silent support for who are getting graduated today. They're coming home late, they're not calling you, they say, I'm stressed with all the assignments given, I had to complete projects. After all this, you stood with them for 3 to 4 years, you supported them morally, physically, mentally, and then actually you are as proud, as equally contributed for them being graduate. I thank all the parents who are here. I thank you all. With this note, I give it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging words. It's my pleasure to invite Mr. Yugaraj Harikrishnan, Head of the Department of Art and Design, to share a few words with the gathering.
Very good afternoon. This is supposed to be good morning, but due to the usual students, we started an hour late. To the management, faculty, parents, and my dear students, thank you for being here today. I remember many of you would have walked into a classroom very quietly, very silent in the very first day. But now, when I see all with the robes and the shawls, I really mean it. It looks really nice. The connect with us was not about the assignments or the CAs or the jury tension, the last minute deleting the timeline and reworking, showing things on the timeline was not the thing. But actually, the thing is, the where you stand right now, with all the knowledge and all the mentorship, what you have got, not only from us, we also learned a lot from you all. One thing which you have to keep in mind, you have just started. Like Meera said, now it's an interval. The actual film is going to start after this function ends. So be ready to listen to a lot of no's, because industry is not like a classroom. Industry is not like your jury. It's completely different. Prepare yourself for that. But definitely look around you, your friends are there, your faculty members are here to support you. From the day how you joined here, from the day we are going to see you on the screen, your names, or maybe on a festival, or maybe on a classroom. So, and thank you all parents for sending your children to our institution and patiently waited. This graduation day, it's not only for the student, it is also for the parents who have been believe in us as well as on you. And thank you all my dear fellow faculty members, director and the management for giving me a wonderful opportunity. And congratulations 2026 batch, and try to be more human. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful address. I request Mr. Thoma Dal, Dean and Director, Strat India, to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning, everyone. So, JAIN students, Strat students, congratulations. It's a big milestone by my stepstone. We don't know anymore, but it's, sorry? I knew. And congratulations also to the parents. Parents deserve also graduation because you survived the last few years supporting your kids. Congratulations as well to the teachers. We always focus on the last moments, the moment where everything finished, but let's look at what has happened before. The hours of counseling, the number of mails, the work of, a negotiation and a discussion with the students that led to this moment today. So yes, today it's an important step. Not because you're finished under brackets. Actually, you're very far from it, and we also. I think this is one of the biggest misunderstandings of education. Everybody thinks that a school gives you a fixed destination, a title, a profession, and then a stable identity for the next 40 years. Your generation will not and might not get this. Many of you will work in jobs that do not exist yet. Some of you will completely change the field of their work 2 or 3 times in a year. Better, isn't it? Can you hear me at the back? Great. Some will become entrepreneur. Some will move into strategy, into technology, storytelling, research, and everything, and even in jobs that we can't even describe yet. And honestly, it's not a problem. This is a new world. This is the new normal. The world you are entering is unstable, fast, and sometimes confusing, but it also holds a lot of possibilities. So today, what will matter will not be the project that you have done, the software you learned, or what specialization is written on your degree or your portfolio. What matters will be whether you have learned how to observe, how to question, how to adapt, how to work with people, and how to continue learning after school. Because this is the way you will continue to evolve with this world that is going fast. At Strat, we often speak about design not being a job, but a way of understanding the world. And today, this is what will matter the most. Especially now, in a world that is going to be changing because of AI. Of course, we can't not speak about AI. Many technical skills will disappear. They will evolve. Some have already disappeared. AI can generate images, can code, can model, can write, and tomorrow will do even more. We don't know yet. But what will remain deeply human is the vision, the judgment, the sensitivity, the ability to understand other people, the ability to connect ideas that are not obviously connecting, the ability to ask yourself, is it really making sense? Should this exist? What kind of future are we building? This is where your value will increasingly be. Not into execution, but into direction. And I think this is important to remember that because of many of you are probably scared right now, even if you do not say it openly. Some of you are excited, surely. Some of you are lost. Some are pretending to be comfortable or confident. Some are already worried about jobs, salaries, expectation, family, pressure, EMIs. This is normal. Nobody had a perfect straight path, especially in creative careers. Design careers are really rarely linear. They are built step by step, project after project, failure after failure sometimes, but for sure, opportunities after opportunities. You are not receiving today a map for your life. You are receiving something much more valuable, the capacity to create your own path. We have been discussing a lot about this in Strat since a lot recently. Path making. Not waiting for a perfect road to be built in front of you, but the ability to build it yourself while walking. So today, celebrate. You deserve it, you earned it. Be proud of the work, the sleepless night, the doubts, the presentation, the last-minute presentations, the moments where you probably ask yourself, why did I choose design? And then tomorrow, continue moving. Stay curious, stay humble, stay uncomfortable sometimes. And most importantly, do not be designers that are going to design interface, products, or spaces. Become designers of possibilities. Thank you very much, and congratulations to all of you, and good luck for the future.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and gracious presence at today's ceremony. As we approach the conclusion of this memorable celebration, may I invite Ms. Parichita Mohapatra, Assistant Professor from Department of Design, to deliver the closing remark.
Before Parichita steals the stage, I'd like to thank a few more people. When I call out your names, would you be kind enough to come in front of the crowd, please? I'd like to call the faculty team members, the admin team members, the facilities team members who made this day happen. I know the toil, I know the troubles, I know the late nights, I know the heartbreaks that have gone into making the graduation show and the graduation day. I would like you to also understand the trouble that they went through, and I think they also deserve a round of applause. As I call your names, Ashmita Das, Abhinav, Aditi Datta, Aniket. Where's the redo man? Chiranjit. Deepika Michael Jackson. Deepika MJ. Dhananjay. Geeta. Hamsalekha. Hari Prasad. Kapita. Kiran. Krishna. Naveen sir. Parichita. Prapujya. Pratyush. Sachin. Manisana. Shalini, who is not with us today. Shami. Sunil. Loitza. Maria Joseph. Suraj. Shruti. Nolene. Sarita. Subramani. Girish. Karthik. Abhirami. Anand. Raina. Sumaya. Abhishek and team. And of course, my security team. Can you all please come up? Sheetal. When they come up, a big round of applause for them, please. Thank you so much. Okay.
Hello. Distinguished guests, our esteemed Dean and Director, Dr. Sujay Nair, respected heads of departments, faculty members, proud parents, and most importantly, the incredible graduating class of 2026. A warm good afternoon to all. As we draw this monumental celebration to a close, my heart is filled with immense pride and gratitude. Today, we haven't just witnessed the conferring of degrees. We have witnessed the culmination of years of relentless creativity, late-night studio sessions, resilience, and transformation. To our graduates, you started this journey in our classrooms and design studios as aspiring creative minds. Today, you step out of those doors as confident professionals, visual thinkers, and the future leaders of the creative landscape. You are the ones who will shape how the world looks, feels, and experiences tomorrow. Remember that design and art are not just professions, they are powerful tools to connect, inspire, and create a meaningful impact on society. As you step into a future of endless possibilities, carry the legacy of JAIN University and SODMCA with pride. Never stop experimenting, never stop questioning, and never lose your unique creative voice. An occasion like this is never a solo journey. To the parents and families seated here today, thank you. Thank you for your unwavering faith, your endless support, and for being the anchor behind these brilliant minds. A huge round of applause for the parents. I would like to extend a very special note of gratitude to our Dean and Director, Dr. Sujay Nair. Sir, thank you for your exceptional leadership, vision, and the constant support you provide to both the faculty and the students of this school. We also extend our sincere appreciation to the management of JAIN, deemed to be university, for their foundational vision and constant support which continues to enable our institution to reach to newer heights. I also extend my sincere gratitude to Mr. Thomas Dahl, Director of STRAT, for his continuous support. On behalf of the entire School of Design, Media and Creative Arts, I extend our deepest gratitude to our Chief Guest, Architect Professor Krishna Rao Jaisin, sir, our Guest of Honor, Mr. Rishabh Sethia, and all university dignitaries for gracing us with their inspiring support. To my wonderful colleagues and the faculty across all departments, your mentorship, patience, and dedication have successfully guided these students from learning to leadership and from studio to industry. A grand event like this requires an entire ecosystem working in harmony. I would like to extend a special note of thanks to our dynamic team of administration, our dynamic student council, and every member of the support staff working tirelessly behind the scenes to make this graduation ceremony a seamless success. Class of 2026, the world is your canvas. Go ahead and paint it with your unique colors. Congratulations, and we wish you a future filled with endless success, purpose, and brilliant creativity. Thank you.
As Meera said, picture abhi bhi baki hai. There is a small video by the students team to the students to recall, remember all your memories that you ever had in your college journey. Meanwhile, I'll be giving a small note of instructions to all the students. Once the program is done, I request all the students to stay back for group photography and batch-wise photography. Once your photography is done, I request all the students to submit your robe and cap back to the registration counter. Okay, so we will have it during your farewell. Anyways, let us continue. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly rise for the national anthem. Thank you all. We kindly request all the parents and guests to proceed towards the lunch area. Graduating students are requested to remain seated for official group photographs and batch photography session. I once again request all the students to stay back and remain seated for your official group photography